What really happened at the Oxford Union? A highly anticipated debate meant to dissect India's security policy towards Pakistan collapsed into a mess of accusations and recriminations. Let's break down this international controversy. The motion on the table was explosive. The House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. It was said to be a major intellectual showdown. But just hours before it was supposed to begin on November 27th, the event was cancelled. So, what went wrong? According to Indian speaker Debacle, the entire affair was a sham from the start. He detailed his account on X, formerly known as Twitter, and it's a bombshell. Debacle alleges a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid confrontation. He points out that key figures in the Oxford Union, including the president and treasurer, had strong Pakistani connections. Raising questions about impartiality from the outset, the drama started even before the debate. The original high-profile Indian speakers, including former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to pull out just 2 days prior due to unavoidable commitments. This left the Indian side scrambling. Debacle stepped up, quickly assembling a new team from within the UK, including Manu Kajuria and Pundit Satish K. Sharma. They were ready to go. Then, on the day of the debate, things took a bizarre turn. Debacle says he received a call just after 3 p.m., informing him that the Pakistani delegation, which included prominent figures like Hina Rabbani Kaur and Kawaya Muhammad Asif, hadn't even landed in London yet. Based on this information, the Indian team decided it was pointless to travel to Oxford and stood down. But here's the twist. Debacle later claimed to have received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had, in fact, landed and was already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This led him to launch a blistering attack, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins. He suggested they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate. He didn't spare the Oxford Union either, criticizing its leadership for allowing the prestigious institution to be dragged in the muck and effectively become a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. In sharp contrast, the Pakistan High Commission in London released its own statement. They painted a completely different picture, claiming the Indian delegation had withdrawn at the last minute, handing the Pakistani side a walkover. They framed the supposed withdrawal as a sign that India lacked the confidence to defend its policies in what they called a neutral and intellectually rigorous setting. The story gets even more complicated. The High Commission's statement mentioned the original Indian speakers General Naravane, Dr. Swamy, and Sachin Pilot as the ones who withdrew, completely ignoring the replacement team that was ready and waiting. This detail seems to support Debacle's claim that the Pakistani side was not prepared to face the new lineup. Indian lawmaker Priyanka Chaturvedi also weighed in, mocking the Pakistani statement. She tweeted, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again, they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list." So, who do you believe? Was it a last-minute logistical failure? A deliberate move by the Indian side to avoid a tough debate? Or was it, as Debacle alleges, a calculated Pakistani gambit to manufacture a victory by default, avoiding a direct confrontation they feared they would lose? One thing is clear. What was supposed to be a battle of ideas devolved into a war of words fought on social media. The Oxford Union, a historic stage for free speech and debate, became the backdrop for a political farce. The truth likely lies somewhere in the tangled mess of conflicting statements and last-minute changes. But it certainly seems that the side that was actually present and ready to debate has a stronger claim to the truth. What do you think really went down? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a fascinating story of diplomacy, strategy, and maybe a little bit of stage fright on the world stage. Thanks for watching, and if you want more breakdowns of complex international events, make sure to like and subscribe.